Hello friends, welcome to IFR Diksha classroom. In the last few days, we have been discussing many questions from the previous NTA NET examinations. So far, we have discussed the questions from the topic of logical reasoning, mathematical reasoning, higher education, teaching aptitude, research aptitude, communication, and the information and communication technology. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the questions which NTA has asked to the last examinations. So let's move to the first question. So this is the first one. In this question is related to match the following question. We have given two lists, list 1 and list 2. In this question, we have to identify or we have to match the list 1 with the list 2. And the list 1 includes programming language, operating system, internet, and application software. And list 2 includes wide area network, MS PowerPoint, Windows XP, and the last one C++. So we want to match the list 1 with list 2, and again we have given four options. Option A says A1, B2, C3 and D4. Option B says A4, B3, C1 and D2, and option C says A4, B2, C3 and D1, and option D A2, B3, C1 and D4. So which one is the correct option? We need to identify that, and you can comment your answer as a comment here. And if you want more time to do the answer, you can pause the video and you can comment, and later you can continue this discussion. So let's check the answer now. So the answer is option B. We know that the programming language, the example of the programming language is C++. We know that C++ is a programming language. We know about the programming language. Programming language means it is a vocabulary, or we can say that it is a set of grammatical rules that gives instructions to the computer, or that instructing the computing devices to perform a particular task. That is programming language. C++ is an example of programming language. C, and there is a C language is also an example of programming language. And we know that COBOL, and we know that Java, C++, C, COBOL, Java are the examples, some of the examples of programming language. Maybe the next time we can expect C++ or the COBOL is an example of, and we have given the options like programming language and some other options. So we want to select the COBOL is a programming language and Java is a programming language. So we have to study this concept very thoroughly. Programming language examples of programming language are C, C++, COBOL, Java. Then the option, then operating system. We know that the operating system Windows XP. Windows XP is an operating system. Windows XP is the one of the example of operating system. We know that the operating system means it is a system that manage that computer hardware, software resources, and that provides various kinds of services to the computer programs. And the operating system, we can say that it is an interface between computer user and the computer hardware. So examples of operating system Windows XP. Apart from the Windows XP, we can say that Linux is an operating system, Ubuntu is an operating system, Android is an operating system, Apple iOS is an operating system. So we have to understand the concept, and we have to understand the various examples of the operating system as well, because maybe next time NTA will be asked the questions like we have to be selected appropriate examples of operating system. Then they will give Ubuntu and the Windows and iOS like Android. The examples will be given by the NTA. So we need to identify which of the following options, which of them are saying or the examples of operating systems. Like the questions we can be expected from the coming examinations. So we have to study very clearly. The examples of operating systems are Windows XP, like iOS, Android, Ubuntu, Linux are the examples of operating system. Then the third one, the internet. Internet is a wide area network. We know that internet is the connecting the networks in the globally connected networking computers. We can say that internet is a wide area network. And then application software is related to MS PowerPoint. Application software, what is mean by an application software? Application software means it is a software designed to help the people to do a particular task, like PowerPoint, Excel, Word, like Google Chrome, like the browsers, some of the browsers, and these kinds of the things are the examples of application software. These softwares are designed to help the people to do to perform a particular task. So the answer is option B, programming language C++, C++, operating system Windows XP, internet, wide area network, and application software. The MS PowerPoint is the example of application software. I hope you have understood, and we can move to the next question. So this one is the next one. Which of the following statements are correct? We have given 5 statements. Out of these 5 statements, which one, which are the statements correct? Which statements are correct and which statements are not correct? So we have given 5 options. We have given 5 statements. Out of these 5 statements, some of the statements are correct and some of the statements are incorrect or wrong. So in this question, we need to identify which statements are correct. We want to identify the correct statements. And the statement 1 is internet is a larger than intranet, and statement B, intranet is larger than internet, and statement C, internet and intranet are same, and statement D, internet is a network of networks, and of statement E, World Wide Web is an example of intranet. Out of these statements, which one are correct? We need to identify that. Then we have given 4 options. B and E are correct. A and D only are correct. C and E only are correct. B and C only are correct. So you can comment your answer. We are going to check the answer. So the answer is option B, A and D. Statement A and statement D are correct. Let me check why or how the internet is, how the statement A correct and how the statement D is correct. We want to check that. So internet, and this question is related to internet and intranet. First of all, to do the answer, first of all, we want to understand what is internet and what is intranet. When we identify what is internet and what is intranet, then we can answer this question very simply. So the internet means globally connected networks. Internet simply means the globally connected networks, and the intranet means like we can say that an intranet means restricted or local network within an organization. It is a local network, local and restricted network within an organization. In that organization, they can share, store, and organize the information through the internet, through the intranet. So we can say that intranet means local restricted networks within an organization, but at the same time the internet means globally connected computer network. Globally connected computer network, we can say that internet. So then comes to the question, we want to identify which of the statements are correct. So first one is internet is larger than intranet. So we said that intranet is specified with a, an institution or an organization. It is limited within an organization. So internet is very short, but the internet is globally connected computer network. So the internet is a larger than intranet. So this statement is true. And second one, intranet is larger than internet. We said that it is wrong. Then internet and internet are same. No, absolutely, this one also wrong. And the fourth one, internet is a network of network. Yes, we can say that internet is a network of network or globally connected computer network. And world wide web is an example of internet. Not, we cannot say that world wide web is not an example of intranet. So among these statements, only the statement A and statement D are correct. Then comes to the next one. Which of the following devices allows a user to copy an external document and save it in electronic form onto a computer? So it is an easier question. So the question says like, we need to identify, we have given four options. We have given four devices. Out of these four devices, which device is using to copy an external document and save it in electronic form in a computer? So we need to identify the name of the device. The devices are spammer, scanner, printer, plotter. Among these devices, which device is using to copy an external document and save it to electronic form in a computer? We need to identify that. You can comment your answer. So the answer is scanner. It is an easier question. We know that scanner is a input device. We can take a copy. We can scan the copies of images or texts through scanner, and we can save it in computer. So the scanner is the answer. The next one, e-commerce involves buying and selling of. Option A, international goods. Option B, electronic goods. Option C, products related to computers. Option D, products and services over the internet. So e-commerce involves buying and selling of whether the international goods or electronic goods or products related to computers or products and services over the internet. Which option is correct about the e-commerce? So we want to understand that. So it is also an easier question which NTA has asked the last examinations. So let's check the answer. So the answer is products and services over the internet. We know about the e-commerce. E-commerce means electronic commerce. E-commerce, we can say that e-commerce stands for electronic commerce. Electronic commerce or e-commerce means buying and selling of goods and services over the internet. When a person buy a goods or when a person buy a services through the internet, we can call it as e-commerce. And we can buy goods from our domestic country, as well as we can buy the goods and services from some other countries or from other countries. It is a cross in the e-commerce provides cross border trading, so we can buy goods and services from any country. So not only we can buy in the first option, it is related to international goods. We can buy international goods, but not only we can buy international goods, but also we can buy goods and services. And the option B says like electronic goods. We can buy electronic goods. Apart from the electronic goods, we can buy non-electronic goods as well. And option C is absolutely wrong. Products related to computers. as we said that we can buy products related to computers through e-commerce, but not only we can buy the products related to computers, but also we can buy all kinds of products, whether it is related to computers or whether related to home appliances or whether it is related to electronics. Like any goods we can buy through internet or through e-commerce. So the answer is products and services over the internet. When we buy a products and services over the internet, we can call it as e-commerce. Whether it may be international goods, it may be electronic goods, it may be product related to computers, or it may be any other kinds of products and services. But we can say that when we buy all these goods and services or any of these goods and services, if we buy it through internet, then it is a part of e-commerce. So we can say that e-commerce means, or we can define that e-commerce means buying and selling of products and services over the internet. I hope you have understood the concept. If you have any doubts regarding this discussion, you can comment your doubts as a comment here. We will be clarified your doubts soon. Then the another question which NTA has asked the last examinations. In this question, we have given two statements. One statement is assertion and the another statement is reason. And in the lights of these two statements, we want to choose the correct answer given below. So the statement assertion says an internet is a private network for sharing computing resources and information within an organization. It's a statement related to intranet. An intranet is a private network for sharing computing resources and information within an organization. And the reason intranet is a private version of the internet. So, in the lights of these two statements, which of the following option is right? The option A, both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of A. And option B, both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of A. And option C, assertion is true but reason is false. And option D, assertion is false but reason is true. So let me check the answer. So the answer is option B, both A and R, reason and assertion are true, but reason is the not correct explanation of A. So in the previous question, we have discussed already with respect to intranet. Intranet means a networking system within an organization, or we can say that a local networking system within the organization. We can say that intranet. So the assertion is correct. Internet is a private network for sharing computing resources and information within an organization. So the assertion is right. The second one, intranet is a private version of internet. That also correct, but we cannot say that the internet is as a private version of the, or we cannot say that the reason is the not correct explanation of assertion, because intranet is a private version of the internet. That is right, but not because of this. Why we saying an intranet is a private network for sharing computing resources and information within an organization? So reason is not the correct explanation of A or assertion. So let's move to the next one. So in this question, the question says the term plotter is best described as. So here the question is regarding plotter. Plotter is an device. So in this question, we have to identify what is meant by plotter. If you have an idea about the plotter, then we can answer this question in very simple way. Then the plotter is option A, an input device to produce good quality graphics or whether the plotter means an output device to produce drawings and graphics, or the plotter means a fast storage device for storing good quality graphics, or whether the plotter means a multi-purpose device for taking inputs as well as output. So which one is correct about the plotter? We need to identify that. So you can comment your answer. We are going to check the answer. So the plotter, we know that plotter means an output device to produce drawings and graphics. If we want drawings, or if you want graphics, we can use the plotter device. It is an output device. It gives or it produces drawings and graphics. So the plotter is a device. Plotter is an output device to produce drawings and graphics. Then this one is the next one. Which of the following is correct with respect to size of the storage units? We have known about the storage units, and we have known about the storage units have the different sizes. So we need to identify which one is the smallest size and which one is the next smallest size. After that, which will come, like we want to identify the size of the storage units, and we want to answer this question. So the option A, terabyte, is smaller than petabyte, then exabyte, then zettabyte. Then option B, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, and terabyte. And like we have given 4 options, and we want to identify which option is correctly saying the size of the storage units. So let's check the answer. So the answer is option A, terabyte is the smallest one, then petabyte will come, then exabyte will come, then zettabyte will come. We know that first one is bit, and then byte, then kilobyte, then megabyte, then gigabyte. So the smallest one is bit, then byte will come, then kilobyte will come, then megabyte will come, then gigabyte will come. So the immediate largest storage unit of after gigabyte, the immediate largest unit is terabyte. After the terabyte, the immediate largest unit is petabyte. After petabyte, the immediate largest unit is exabyte. After exabyte, the immediate largest unit is zettabyte. We know that. And we know that 8 bit we can say that 1 byte. Then 1024 byte we can say that 1 kilobyte. Then 1024 kilobyte we can say that 1 megabyte. Then 1024 megabyte we can say that 1 gigabyte. Then 1024 gigabyte we can say that 1 terabyte. Like we have studied this concept and the storage units, or the so we have to study the size of storage units very thoroughly. Maybe the next time they will be asked the questions like in different way. In the last time they asked the questions like this. Maybe the next time they will be asked the size of terabyte is what, or what is the size of petabyte. Like the questions we can be expected from the next examinations. So these are the questions we have discussed today. So if you have any doubts, you can comment your doubts. We will be clarified your doubts soon. And the remaining questions from information and communication technology, we will be discussed in the coming sessions. Thank you.